Hello and welcome back to my Animal Crossing video journal. I'm Kudo, and we actually have something special planned for today. It's when we head over to City Hall. So I got the suggestion to make the cafe in the past video or two, and I actually got it completed. Oh, Mayor, I just remembered. The townsfolk would like to hold a ceremony to celebrate the completing the cafe project. Now, in order to get the cafe project, you must get the second floor of the museum, and then a couple days after, or at least it should be, you'll see Blathers pondering, and he'll make a suggestion to make the cafe. The thing about the cafe is that, well, you can't demolish it. But I would think if you want to do a project like this, you wouldn't want to demolish it. You just need to be very careful where you're going to put it. Hello everyone. Welcome to the grand completion ceremony for Gehenna's vital cafe project. Thank you for joining us for this momentous occasion. I'm Isabella and I'll be your host today. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. We're going to keep this short and sweet, so let's jump right in. First up, we have an incredibly short speech from our very own Mayor. Take it away, Mayor. Instead of doing on to the next project, let's do hooray for everyone! Well said, Mayor. You have quite a way with words. Okay, moving on. Everybody please locate that item we passed out earlier and get ready. And now, celebrate the completion of this public works project and all the hard work that made this possible. Ready, set, pop! And that concludes our ceremony. Thanks everyone for your hard work, for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. So why don't we enter the cafe? If you're alone, please have a seat at the counter. Okay. Oh, there's Kappa! At certain times, certain characters will come and have coffee. You can find a chart online for it, and if we want to find like Tom Nook or Grace, they're usually at midnight to 1 a.m. It should be kind of obvious why these characters come at certain times. If you want to meet all the characters, then look up the chart and come at all the different times. And after about 5 or 7 cups of coffee, you can actually get a part-time job there. And you start taking orders from the animals, and at some point they'll just tell you, give me the regular, so you have to remember. Or you could look up the chart on the internet. And if you remember from Wild World, the coffee is very hot. In actuality, burning your tongue is not a good thing. It kills your taste buds, literally. So you probably should let your coffee cool down a bit. Personally, I don't think it's comfortable to burn your tongue. It just feels weird. If you guys haven't noticed, it's actually getting colder in Animal Crossing with all the leaves changing. Honestly, I don't feel that where I'm living unless I go back up to Northern California. So I kind of live in a place where it just never really changes season. Aye, it be a Bonnie. Don't be standing there, why don't you sit down somewhere? You keep scuttling about. People are about to mistake you for a lost crab. Yar har har. Did you say anything more? Yar, this town be getting chilly. Even the Kappa notices. But the island be always a sunny paradise. Why don't you take a ride on it there on me boat? I will do that when I have time at night to go grind up money to pay my mortgage to Tom Nook. Because as you guys know, he's the slave driver of Animal Crossing and will forever be. So I kind of placed it in front of the fountain because I thought it'd be actually a nice idea. Now, the inside hasn't changed that much. I did change this. I got rid of some stuff. I want to add in more, but I haven't really found something that fits in this case because I wanted to put, as you know, the Master Sword in there, but that's too big. So I might just get another Triforce and put it in there. I do like the creepy wall and carpet, but I couldn't get all the furniture, unfortunately. So I'm missing 2 or 3 pieces, but that I will combine it with the spooky furniture. Once I get the room big enough, it's still a bit, it hasn't been upgraded. What was upgraded last time was the basement. Now, I was kind of debating on expanding it, but it's more spacious now. I want to find more furniture that complements the modern wooden style and pretty much, well, put more stuff in it. I mean, if you can tell, the walls are just, they're barren. Like, the set's really for a small room, so I feel like there's more I could do with it. And I actually prefer corners, excuse me, beds in corners. In some cases, I haven't done that with Animal Crossing, but I do like them against a wall or next to, or in a corner. But I actually want to get more furniture to make this not as spacious, but not like snug or claustrophobic. What was actually nice is I found a marshmallow chair, and you can actually customize it to different colors, but I like the burnt marshmallow. And then I took a giant bookcase. Once I get more Rococo furniture and then like expand this room, I'll have more of it, but unfortunately Rococo furniture is hard to get. The pieces I've seen are customized in the showcase, and as you already know, in the showcase, if an item has been customized, you cannot order it. It'd be kind of nice if I didn't, well, if anyone could order it and just show up in the original, but the catalog doesn't work like that. I actually think it's part of a programming thing, but in real life, I think you would be able to just not in Animal Crossing. As for this room, I actually just want to keep it this little small snug room. It's just, I want to do something about the wallpaper carpet, honestly. And then maybe put something here in the corner and maybe some artwork around. I still like it, like it's all snug. And the attic's a mess, guys. Just it's kind of there for stuff to sit in there while it doesn't clog up the wardrobe storage. But it's just there waiting for one of Gracie Grace's style furniture. The one you will see in the winter, it's gold, red, and black. I can't remember what the name is, but I'll remember it at some point. I don't think I'll be getting it though, because you have to pass Gracie Grace a number of 4 times. I've passed 2, but I also have to buy enough from Tommy and Timmy, but I haven't done that yet. So, and Gracie Grace doesn't come that often, and that's right, I've removed. But the other thing is that you have to pass stuff, and if you mess it up, you fail and you can't do any more that day. So that's that. I did get a sweets dresser last time, so if you do get, like, if you do a really nice job overall in pairing your stuff, she'll give you like one of her pieces of furniture for that season. Otherwise she gives you like clothing or accessories if you don't do so well. She's kind of picky like that. And this month, if you pick mushrooms, you get mush furniture. But I don't really like that furniture, so I just sell it for money to pay off mortgage. Otherwise, I don't know, I really don't like a lot of the furniture sets in Animal Crossing. Like, they're nice, but I don't particularly care for them. The other thing is I've finally gotten silver tools because I got the second floor of the museum. It took a while to get a piece of art from Red that wasn't fake. So if you guys don't already know, basically silver tools give you a chance of when you're hitting a money rock to actually be gems. Otherwise they don't really do much, just shovels don't break, but the axe does. And to get the axe, you have to plant about 50 saplings, and then to get this other golden tool, you have to plant 50 fertilizer bags. Except you don't get fertilizer until like this next shop upgrade, so don't really worry about it necessarily. You just have to kind of keep going at it to actually unlock everything. But if you neglect the museum, you're not really gonna get everything else in the game, because they're like, the museum's still important. Even if in real life you don't necessarily visit museums anymore. I still want to get like more community projects so I can actually do more of this area, like different park benches, and then there's of course like the playground stuff. But I'm not actually gonna finish this game until I get everything the way I want it furniture-wise in my house and all the community projects, which might take, I mean, I'm gonna stop playing like when the game came out, when I got it, which was June 9th, so I have a year to go. The question is, if I don't finish in that time, there's always time traveling, which I know is not looked well upon the Animal Crossing community, but they give you the option, so it's not necessarily bad, it's just not everybody likes it, and if you don't like it, then don't do it. It's silly to fight over something like that, really. And if some of your neighbors you don't like visit, this guy and then this mouse actually come visit a lot. Whoa, it's spawning! Okay, I'm done being surprised now. I'm here and gonna head in and do some shopping. I hope I score some good stuff. They come more when you get TIY, but I don't know if there's actually a chance to get them to come back at that point, but they can. I prefer them not to. Go, okay. Honestly, I actually like this feature, the new feature in this game, because I don't ever remember to come to it on Saturdays. And you also get Rococo furniture at TIY, except I got Musfit through the showcase. And I haven't seen the items I don't have show up in the shop yet, so maybe I'll find it eventually. The other thing to get the next upgrade, you have to keep talking to Sable every day, even after you get the sewing machine. I thought I would use the sewing machine more, but then because I didn't organize my QR codes, I have to go back through so I can use them. But the other thing is that QR codes take up your patterns, so if you don't reasonably pick them, then you're gonna have to really make a tough decision. Because some people like choosing the cross-lay, and then there's people who like to make paths. I'm not really a path person because I don't really care. Maybe I'll do if I find a good one, but otherwise, not really into that. I guess you could say I'm kind of a boring player, but that's just me. I know some people have gone crazy with this game with their creativity, but not everyone does. So that's pretty much all I have for this episode. This more was an update episode, really. I haven't really thought about what I want to do at the Singapore Museum, but I have 4 rooms at my disposal, so I'll think about it. There's a flat display case, but me, who knows. So that's pretty much it, guys. Probably see you for the Thanksgiving event, which I'll have to do ahead of time because of circumstances for Thanksgiving. So I will see you guys about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, yeah, like it's something like 2.5 weeks, unless I do a major update. So see you guys then.